Alright, what do we got? We got Braids, Pog. 3 lands, Descent's perfect. 3 lands, Cat, Oven, Push, Braids. Does not get much better than this. I tend to lead on Oven in case they have Spikefield Hazard, because that card is, like, you know, somewhat played in the red decks. Ooh. Played around the Hazard, and they're playing a deck that probably has Spikefield Hazard, so... Feels good, man. I can play this as a Black Saurus. I don't need to push now. Into the Incarnation deck at the moment. I just haven't tried it yet. I have a good list. Or what I perceive to be a good list. If you can find it. What did I call it? Incarnation? This is where I was going to start. I don't have the second 7-drop, but I think the second one is, you know, you could justify the second 7-drop, but this is kind of where I'm going to start. I'm probably going to play this week, too. Just like the interaction between Binding and Presence is so good. Interested on the mana, why mana for Silver Springs at 100 Ridge, because this is better in the first 2 turns of the game. So the cool thing about this is, like, you already have 2 Hive and 2 Dens, of which I'm considering cutting some copies of those cards. Where you just, like, you don't want a ton of that type of effect where it's like lands that are awkward. So like 2 Hive, 2 Den is a good number. I've been considering going down to like 1 Hive, 1 Den, but just having untapped lands is good. Yeah, let's go ahead and shock. Play the Devil and pass. They're super dead. Thinking 60 is better weirdly without fires. You can't really not play fires, though. Fires is too good, I think. So they're casting Play with Fire targeting me. So I can just respond. Kill their homie. And then leave the cat in the graveyard. Yeah, I'll be at Norton tomorrow. Urana is so absurdly powerful in Incarnation that's unthinkable not to play it. Yeah, that's also the thing. Like, yeah, you have a Yorion in your main deck that you can search for, but, like, look at this deck list. Obviously, you'd have less of this stuff on 60 cards, but, like, Yorion is just nuts. You have 12, 16, 20, like, all 20 of these cards are just absurd with Yorion. The cool thing about Yorion Binding is you can, like, kill a 1-drop, and then later on in the game, you can kill something that's more relevant. So it's even good with Binding. Like, I wouldn't play this deck without Companion Yorion. That's just nuts. This deck is, like, way too good with Yorion. Alright, sideboard against Mono Red. This matchup is, like, pretty close to a bye, so you don't have to do too much. I guess I could bring in a Braid, but it doesn't even trade that well with most of their creatures. This thing's kind of slow. I could see cutting it for, like, 1 Abrade. It's probably fine. Yeah, 4 Siege Rhino. You haven't lived until you've Eldrazi displaced a Siege Rhino. Or you can, like, displace her Yorion. You can get some really fucked up loops going. Yeah, Yorion's also really good with fires. That's a good point. Yorion is miserable? I mean, it is, but you play the good cards that help you win the game. Noted. A chump block. I really want to find a way to sack this, so I think I'm going to chump block here. And also, if I wait till next turn, when this thing flips, and I chump block next turn, then it gets exiled. So, Young Dingo, thank you for the raid, buddy. Saw you were jamming the Modern Challenge. Not exactly what I was looking for. That is pretty awkward. Yeah, that didn't work out that well. I guess the only thing I could have found was what? I could have found an Oven or a Village Rites, but yeah, thank you very much for the raid again, Dingo. Take it easy, buddy. Have a good night. Prime sub comes back in 3 days. Nice. Chat, don't forget, if you have an Amazon Prime, you know what I'm going to say. I don't need to say the rest of those words. If you have an Amazon Prime, make sure you're using it. That's all I'll say. I haven't tried Goblins, but somebody submitted a donation deck for Goblins next week, and I'm pretty hyped for it. We're super dead this game, by the way. Yeah, it didn't help that I drew 9 lands, but I have to play Yorion IRL, I'm not double sleeving it. Giga Chad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 go to 3. Yeah, I don't have any outs. Alright, well, so much for this matchup being a bye, huh? Squeak might be good, too slow. If I was going to play more 3-drops, I would just play Fable. Alright, I'll play first. I mean, I don't think it was necessarily the Phoenix chick that won that game. Probably the fact that I drew 9 lands, but 22 lands, by the way. All right, I'm gonna keep this and put back Devil. I just I know it's the best card in my hand, but the only way you lose is just, you know, getting mana screwed and not casting your spells. If you can cast all of your spells, you should beat them every single time. Yeah, we fixed the computer. Computer temp is in range. And by in range, I mean it was 95 before and now it's 51, so it's pretty good. What's up, Forrest? The chick. 4 Sulphur Springs. I did see Mengu's tweet, yes. How much do I care about this thing? I guess I don't mind just using my mana this turn. It's not that I necessarily care about this, it's just that I really want to draw some cards this turn. So, let's go Claim the Firstborn. I don't think I'm attacking with this, because I think what I'm going to do is sack the treasure, play Oven, block sack to Oven. So I'm going to go play land, dispute sack the chick. I know they can get it back, but play Oven, pass. Am I the only person who dislikes Yoran more than Luris? Maybe. If I want to submit a deck tech, should I wait till after the challenge or do it during the week? Totally up to you, JS. Whenever you want, buddy. Whenever you want. Alright, we'll sack this. So they need 2 attack, 3 attacking creatures. Okay, that's fine. Mod check spells. Mod check spells. I mean, I guess that counts, kind of. I'm gonna hold the land in case I draw another way to make a blood. Are we actually gonna lose to Mono Red? I just, horribly flood out games 2 and 3. This matchup is, so good. Ah! Luris is the best 3-drop ever printed, right? There's probably not a ton of competition. My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. I'm just dead. How did I lose to Mono Red with this deck? I guess time to change deck, huh? If you lose to Mono Red with this deck, you should just switch decks, I guess. Oh yeah, Oko and Uro. Well, 3-drop creatures. I guess Uro probably has it beat, but I don't know. Luris is probably still better, right? Olbosh, let's go. I mean, I can't keep this, but I'll keep taking the buys if you're gonna give them to me. I think pre-nerf Luris is might be not just the best 3-drop, might be the best. It's in competition for the best card of all time. Deadass. Think I would have fun playing Pauper? What makes you think I would ever have fun playing Pauper? Fun and Pauper are not two words that go together. You know? It's come on, dude. I really don't want to lose to Mono Red again. I really don't, chat. I really don't. I might have to scrap this if I lose to Mono Red twice. What's the elf build like? You do exclamation point deck to get the deck list. They have 2 cards in hand. I could dispute sack and Oven to try and find lands. I don't think it's that bad. I really just need lands. Okay. I could claim plus sack. Might be just better off to push, because I think they have Stomp here, and I kind of wanna claim the Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, no Stomp. Put Oko above Lotus. I think you can reasonably put Luris over Lotus, pre-nerf Luris. I'm saying. Bought 60 at the new Elf Lord as a spec. Nice. Wise investment. This is not a financial stream, by the way. Not a financial stream. Copium. I'm just gonna play Braids and sack the Phoenix, I think. Go to the end step. Sack the Phoenix. 3 Braids, by the way. What exactly was the nerf? They added the 3 mana attacks. Believe it or not, for those of you who haven't been playing that long, you used to be able to just play Lurrus from exile without paying an additional 3 mana. I know that's very hard to believe, because that sounds like the most broken card of all time. And it was. That was so stupid, when you used to be able to do that. Yeah, you used to be able to they just let you cast that shit for free. I think I'm just not sacking anything. Yeah, you also couldn't hit it with a discard spell. Even more broken. Already boomers for companion. Chandra dress to kill. You got it. Uh-huh. Probably have skewer. Whatever. How much do I care about Chandra? I guess I kind of do. Because I can't quite kill them. Meta was 94% Lurrus decks. Meta was like 100% Lurrus decks. You couldn't play anything that wasn't Lurrus, basically. It was kind of crazy. Alright, this looks like a weird claim, but I just want to make a food so I can gain life. I am going to kill Chandra. I think that's like the only way I lose this game. Oh, I'm just going to sack into Braids. Yeah, sure. And then I can just crack the food here. Leave up Fatal Push. Draenith Magistrate was supposed to keep it all in check. Draenith Magistrate, Troll Despair. Let them scry before casting Push. This game should be over, though. Should be good. They have no cards. I guess I'll sack the... Yeah, I'll sack the Witness to the Oven. Not scooping? Not scooping, pause champ? How about now? Now you want to scoop? No? Playing it out? We are playing it out, chat. They have no cards in hand. Alright, game 2, let's go. Pick up Obosh. No, rather just scoop. Even crazier is Sam Black repeatedly telling them this will be problematic and Wizards just saying, maybe. Yeah, I know, right? It's almost like Sam is very smart and had the foresight to see that this would be an utter disaster. Imagine not listening to one of the smartest people on your team. Just imagine that for a second. Didn't he miss it as well? No, I'm pretty sure that Sam was what Chad is saying. I might get my facts wrong, but I'm fairly certain that Sam told them, like, made them aware that this was going to be a problem, but they just didn't listen to him. I think so. I mean, I know that there's like some other things that maybe Sam missed, but I think Sam missed a couple of things with MH2, right? I remember hearing stories about that. Companions were set in stone by the time they were working on MH2. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, they were already kind of almost out the door at that point. Do I push or do I witness? Kind of want to save push for Ferocidong. Let's play witness. The old Ferocidong. Yep, dong. Phoenix Chick. Okay. I want to block here. I could take and try to get a better block next turn. What am I looking for? Yeah, let's just take this. I want to wait till next turn because they might go like Chandra, uptick, play a spell pre-combat, and I can get a better chump block out of it, if that makes sense. Just going to use my Mana Play Harvester. Might be kind of a spew to not cast a Fatal Push here, but... Oh god. All of the Phoenix Chicks. I just, like, refuse to kill these things. I don't want to. But I probably should. Skewering my Harvester post-combat. They have no cards in hand? So we can go... Claim the Soulscar Mage. Play land pre-combat. Attack with said Soulscar Mage. I was gonna say, if they block, I'll probably just... I guess it would have been maybe a little bit more awkward if they blocked, but... We'll Dispute Sec this. Already played my land. Maybe just go, like, chump block plus push this turn. I just want to preserve my life total. Like, we're obviously going to win the game. If, you know, the longer the game goes, we're much more favored, so... Springs has felt painful this league. Yeah, that's true. That is a good point to make. Like, it's not free in every matchup, you know? It's certainly not free in every matchup. Exile a Swamp. Swamp or Harvester? Kind of want to just take the Swamp. Let's loot with the blood token first. See if I can find a sack outlet. A braid. So we can go swamp push a braid. Yeah, that's fine. Just a league? No, the title has the other. Title says Pio challenge with elves and RCQ prep with red black sack. It's fine. Let's go push this idiot. Braid this idiot. Again, just preserving my life total. Elves record. The challenge has not started yet. The challenge begins in 9 minutes. Yeah, this is a spot where I definitely miss Gigantha. Certainly miss Gigantha here. Also, they forgot their Obosh Keck W. Wild slash my Cauldron Familiar. Why would they do that instead of picking up Obosh? Did they just forgore? I think they might have forgore. I'm going to hold this in hand in case I draw a way to make a blood. We lost Gigantha for Braids. Yeah, we did. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't play Gigantha anymore because of Braids. And we can't play Obosh because of Deadly Dispute and Bloodtithe Harvester, which Harvester is replaceable, but I don't believe that Dispute is. I think you have to play Dispute. Like, I thought about trying Obosh, but I think Dispute's way too important. Especially if you're playing 4 Claim. Guess we'll do it this way. Could probably afford to play the Springs this turn. Sack the Witness. They sack the chick? Sure. Kind of surprised they sacked the chick there. It's not bad. I just need to speed up the clock. They've forgotten about Obosh every single turn. I mean, at least they're spotting me a little bit, you know? I can't be mad about that. Maybe I was supposed to just, like, haste the devil there? I don't know. Let's sack one of these springs. Concealing info. Yeah, they don't want to put the Obosh in hand because they don't want me to know about the Obosh. 5-head. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. What's up, Daniel? Cast Bone Crusher Giant. This is only a spell, right? Not spell or ability. Oh, they're just dead. Didge. Didge in the chat. Didge in the chat. I'm gonna kill them with their own Bone Crusher Giant. Oh no, I shouldn't have played that. Alright, we got, what, 6 minutes before the challenge? I mean, I guess in a traditional sense, control. Is this 3 fucking mono red decks? Good matchup, but this hand's obviously kind of sketch. I'll ship it. Alright, guess I keep this. I mean, if you're gonna keep giving me these mono red decks, I'll take it. I'll take it all day. I don't think there's a better matchup in the format for this deck than mono red, so I accept. Did I watch the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel ever already? Yes, I did. I watched that. That was sweet. Alright, so they clearly have a removal spell. I'm going to lead on Epicure. Because if I play Witness and they kill it, then I lose the card off of it, so. I mean, I think you can probably build a control deck that's decent against the mid-range deck. Kind of want to play Harvester, because it trades well for Bone Crusher. And then if I brick on land, I can go Dispute into Witness. Thanks for all help on Initiative. I don't know what Initiative does. If I knew what it did, I would help you out. I honestly don't know what that does. I know it's a new mechanic, but I have no idea what it actually is. What's up, Cabs? How's Weatherlight been? It's been okay. I think it's a fine one-of. I've activated a couple of times, or made it a 5/5 a couple of times. Just like Witness, pass, block, sack. Yeah, I want to cycle a little bit here. I'm spewing a little bit on the Weatherlight. Maybe I'm supposed to just go Weatherlight jump block. Maybe that's better. Yeah, who reads cards? I don't read. I'm a streamer. I can't read anything. Isn't that the whole point of streaming? Is I make chat read it for me? That's what chat's here for. I mean, they're certainly not here for anything else. Yeah, you guys get any more of that reading? I can't read chat. I really wanted to draw Claim the Firstborn. That is not Claim the Firstborn, though. Bone Crusher is kind of an issue. I guess I can go Dispute, sack Blood, try to spike Claim. Claim, claim, claim. This is how you lose to Mono Red. Alright, well, guess I'm gonna cast another one. Sure. It's 16. This is not good. Sack 3, play Braids, sack a land. That's not good. I think I'm just gonna play Oven Weatherlight and just, like, really hope that I draw a Claim. How was Elves? We're 1-0 in the challenge. We are 1-0 right there. 1-0 in the challenge. So no one's bullying you with Crabvine? Wait, he's playing Crabvine in Pioneer? Is it just like Sultai Dredge kind of thing? Oh, Modern? Okay. Modern stinky. 14... Not Dead Copium. I mean, that's a really good fucking draw. I don't know if it's good enough, but it's a really good draw. So, I think I'm going to go to my end step, and I think I'm going to sack a land here, because I want to keep the Weatherlight around. They might sack a land, they might not. They probably don't because of Den, to be honest with you. But do I write for any websites? No, I don't. I got my 8 to 5. If somebody wanted to hire me to write for their website, I would gladly do that over my 8 to 5, but that's my primary source of income right now, is my 8 to 5. Has Braids been good in sack? I've been super impressed with this card. I'm seriously considering playing a 4th copy because it's just that good. This has been such a massive improvement. I don't know if it's Pog. Alright, so if I do this, can I survive? 5, 6. So sack, 6, sack, 7. I got a 1 if I do this. I guess that's just better to trade with the Den, right? And then I could just mow all their shit down with Devil. Yeah. I think this is better. I can't cast that next turn, but I think it's good enough. So let's go get this back. Sack this again. Top that. Go to 2. Top that. Red, black, this. Play Devil. I'm gonna kill... Hold on. I think I can afford to wait. I guess they could just draw a burn spell, huh? Or a land. So I think I have to gain some amount of life right now. So what if I go... This, kill the Goblin token. Go to 3. And then I only die to exactly Lightning Strike. Which is a little risky, but... My actual salary? No, I'm hourly. Yeah, the NRG commentary is fun. I do that once a month. That's a lot of fun. I absolutely love doing that stuff. Paid lunches should be required. I know, right? I hate that shit. If I come across any Blue-Eyed Heroic and Pioneer, not yet, but, like, I really do think that a Darkar Waste is, like, a pretty massive upgrade for that deck. I'm at 3. I'm wondering if I should kill a Soulscar Mage before this happens. I think I should. So let's go sack here. Kill Soulscar. Yeah, that's fine. I'll top that. And then we'll go do this. Kill the Soulscar. Oh, yeah, I get another blocker with the completed, too. Yeah, this is fine. So, yep, this resolves. I forgot that I get another blocker with this thing, too. Yeah, they're super dead. Oh yeah, they can't have Lightning Strike because they're Obosh. Right, good point, good point, good point. Well, this game's over. Lurk pays for 30-minute lunch break, but requires us to take an hour long. That sucks. Yeah, we don't get paid for lunch, but... I could just go upstairs, right? I'm actually not going to use the cap because I have a second devil. But I'm pretty sure this is just lethal. If this is not lethal, then I don't know what is. Yeah, alright, cool. Putting together a large TCG player order and might just buy the cards I'm missing. I think it's pretty good. Oh, the Blue-Eyed Heroic deck? Yeah, I just haven't like come up with a list yet. But a Dark Oasis is obviously a massive upgrade for that deck. Because that's one of those decks that like has, you know, white 1-drops and needs blue on 2 and all this stuff, so... Dula says, how often is the expertise bonus of casting a 2-mana spell being useful? Hijack could get the same stuff, that expertise, and Oven and Mirror portables. Yeah, but what are you sacrificing those to? I guess you can sack them to Dispute. I feel like it comes up a decent amount, just like being able to cast one extra spell. I know you don't have a lot of 2s, but even just being able to cast an extra 1, it is still +1 mana, which is fine. You know, it's not the craziest mana advantage, but even +1 mana is still fine. I think it's worth it. But the cool thing about Hijack is you can steal a Parhelion. Well, no, that doesn't work, right? Because the Parhelion goes back to hand. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Steal a boat, maybe? I say it's too sketchy. I just never keep sketchy hands when the matchup is this good. Okay, this hand's not sketchy, and I think I'm putting back Braids. Just because I don't have a third land right now. You pulled a Phyrexian copy of Shieldred. You guys want to see what I pulled in? So I bought a box of... I had some store credit. And I got a nice little box of Dominaria United. You want to see what I got? I'll show you. I can't open this thing now. No. It's a regular box. It's not a Tabernacle. It's just this. It's just a Full Art Liliana of the Veil. That's all. Still nice. It looks good. It's like the only good card I open. That's not that great for money-wise. I kind of want to buy a collector box, though. I want to open a Tabernacle so bad. I kind of want to play Epicure on one. Let's do that. Guess I could have played this as red. Yeah, the brand new Liliana of the Veil. Brand new card, never before seen. Rather buy a Tabernacle. Yeah, but what if you spent $250 on a Tabernacle? Instead of spending $3,000 on a Tabernacle, right? Like, that's just math. It's literally just yep math. I don't know what Blue-Eyed Heroic looks like. I mean, I assume it's like... Oh, fuck. I forgot that was a card. We're still probably gonna win, but... Violin Red... So we can go Cauldron Familiar... Sulphurous Springs Pass, Abrade this. But yeah, I imagine it's like Favored Hoplite. I kind of want to play Lagana Band Trailblazer because it doesn't die to any of the damage-based removal. And then maybe Battle-Wise Hoplite, but probably not. That card's kind of loose. But yeah, that kind of stuff, you know? So yeah, you play probably like 6 or 7 1-drops, 4 Battle-Wise. Maybe you play Shredder, too. You sent the deck in a list in Discord a few days ago. I don't know if I saw that. Scroll up and see if I can find it. I could just search for Real John, huh? From user Real John. Sent it on 9.5. Yeah, I don't know if I like Storm Chaser Drake, though. Shredder Virtuoso, Lagana Hoplite. I like those, but I don't like Storm Chaser. I think I'd rather play Battle-Wise Hoplite. Curious, Defiance Strike, God's Willing. These are all good. I like that, but I think I'd prefer Battle-Wise Hoplite. The Ferocidong. 12. Guess I can just pass. Block. Village Rites, Fatal Push. It's probably fine. We rampage. We are, in fact, rampaging. I mean, it's gonna die, but... Pull the foil card, it's worth $5. Yeah, Karn, for some reason, Karn is, like, tanked. To be fair, I don't think Karn is very good. I don't think that card's going to see play at all, but it is like a mythic rare planeswalker. You would think that its foil copies would still be expensive, but... Yeah, the banned standard cards. Banned. Banned. This one never got banned, right? I don't think it did. Obosh. This opponent actually remembered Obosh. I'm going to leave the Blood Token in play. Okay, they have 3 cards. They're at 11. Oh, you know what? Maybe I was supposed to Deadly Dispute there. Yeah, why did I cast this instead of Dispute? Because I had 3 mana. I could have just went Dispute and then... Yeah, that was bad. Could go Braids, sack Blood Token. Could go Mayhem Devil, Shock. Sack this, kill Phoenix Chick. Probably have to go Devil Shock. Maybe just discard the Braids. I don't think I have enough time for both 3-drops this game. Yeah, I screwed that up, though. I was supposed to cast Dispute last turn, 100%. Block, sack, Dispute, use the treasure. Yeah, that would have been a lot better. So then, well, I guess the thought process was that I wanted to hold Dispute to be able to sack the Blood Token, but I just don't have enough mana for that, you know? Like, I'm just going to be forced into sacking the Blood Token this turn anyways, so... Yeah, that was kind of pointless. So many mythics are worth this. Yeah, I know, right? Like, even in the new set, there's still, like, a decent amount. I pulled a foil Defiler of Vigor. I thought those Defilers were mythics, but they're actually not. They're just rares. A supported game is required to use this feature. Okay. Not quite sure what that means, but... So they have Stomp. I mean, I still kind of have to call, even though it sucks. Yeah. Yeah. Ote. 2 disputes now. God, I got max punish for you for casting that Village Rites. Alright, proceed. Hopefully get the trade here. Take 3, 6, go to 1. I don't think I have any outs. We're gonna go boshed. Trade here. I mean, yeah, bro, if you have a shock, you win. Block. No shock. Why didn't they just get back Phoenix Chick? Didn't matter, but... Alright, game 3. Surely we can't lose another match to Mono Red. Oh, I beat it round 2. They missed Lethal? Yeah, they could have just got back Phoenix Chick. They forgore. New cards are kind of expensive. You know, they're kind of hard. You gotta read them. You actually do have to read the card. Reading is not the easiest, the most trivial task. I would know, because I don't read my cards that often. Okay. I may or may not sack the Oven, but when I curve out with Braids, we'll see. See what I draw. When's the event start? Already started. We are 1-0 awaiting round 2. Maybe I'll sack a land. I'm kind of flooded. Mono red deck with nothing, huh? Very sus. Okay, I'm like pretty sure they're gonna have a Bone Crusher Giant here. So what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to go Epicure, play Red Source, pass. Then they're gonna go end step, stomp me, untap, play Bone Crusher. I can go end of turn, Abrade, untap Braids. Yep. Or whatever 3-drop they play. If it's Bone Crusher, Ferocidon, Chain Whirler. Yeah, whatever. This Chain Whirler might be bait for my Abrade, but... is there any chance I would want to activate Takenuma? Potentially. So let's do it this way. And then I think I'm going to sack the food. Might have been better to sack the blood, but I kind of want to loot with the blood this turn, because I am kind of flooded, so... God, this card's been so impressive. Even in this matchup where it's like, it is a little bit slower, it's still just such a ridiculous card. I don't know, have you played a lot with this card yet, Claudio? Because I've been super impressed with it. Bone Crusher Kumano, huh? What do you think about adding Embercleave? I feel like Embercleave maybe is more of a sideboard card in that deck. I know that sounds kind of weird. Maybe like the first copy is okay, but I just play Yep Idiots. Yep Idiots. What's up, Harold? List I tried felt kind of bad. Yeah, I don't know. Did you try like the Anvil card or something? Anvil sucks. Don't play Anvil. That card's horrible. I hate that card so much. Somebody actually, hold on a second, Pepperjack. Somebody actually, if you're in the donation deck channel, somebody submitted a donation deck for this deck. So if you want to check it out, it's in the donation deck channel. But it's Red Green Goblins with Coco. Just find the lack of interaction sometimes lead to stalled board states. I think Cleave could help push through damage. The problem with Cleave in that deck is your creatures aren't that big, though, right? The thing about Goblins is you're more about going wide than going tall, and Embercleave is not as good. I mean, Embercleave is good with going wide a little bit, but you need some sort of creature that like gets a big buff. Are there good combo decks in Pioneer? I mean, the best deck in the format is a combo deck. Mono Green is a combo deck. Under the impression that Anvil would have been good along Braids. It's weird. I think the card Anvil is, like, kind of fine. I think the problem with Anvil is the fact that Mono Green is so prevalent, and Karn the Great Creator is so, like... This deck is already not that great against Karn. Obviously, we have Oven and Blood Tokens, but when you add Anvil, you're making your deck so much worse against Karn, and that's just, you know, not a place that you want to be right now. That's true, Pile Driver, yeah. Ascendancy is a good combo deck, yep. Soul Sky Mage. The thing about Mono Green is it almost every single game ends in comboing. I don't think I've ever, like, won a fair game with Mono Green. What? I guess they just want to make it a 1-1? Sure. I'm cool with that. What do we want to start with? Start with Deadly Dispute, probably? I don't know if I want to loot away the Takenuma quite yet. I guess I'll just attack for 4 and pass. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, the Yugi Tuber song. What could make Lotus playable again? The thing about the tough thing about Lotus is, like, you really have to figure out a way to beat Mono Green. There's just so many problematic cards. Okay, so that enters the battlefield. Can I deal 4 damage to this thing? 1, 2, 3. I can only deal 3 to it, right? Unless I Blood Token into something. But, I mean, I could just Eat and Alive it. I'm just trying to think if I want to sack the Takenuma now. Like, loot with the Blood Token to get an extra couple of points of damage in. They're at 10. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, I could just do it like this. 1 point short of killing the Chain Whirler. So I'll just go upstairs. Yeah, this is fine. Claudio, thank you for the 6 months, buddy. Appreciate you. Alright, get back. Yep, cat. Go to 7. Untap. Got a Witness. Let's go Witness, Eaten Alive the Chain Whirler. Sack the Witness. I will attack for 4. They go to 3. Let's go sack the... I guess we could just sack the cat. Get back the cat, and then sack the cat with the Dispute. I think that's fine. Alright, they're super dead. Where's the list for this deck? If you do !decks, go to the Stream Decker page. It should be on there. I didn't change much from the last time I played this deck, but I changed like a couple of cards. What do you think about Mono Red Fires? I actually plan on playing some Mono Red Fires with Jaya this week, because I think Jaya is like a pretty massive upgrade for that deck specifically. I think Jaya is a really good card. It just needs to find a good home. So I'm going to try playing, at some point this next week probably, Mono Red Fires with Jaya. Black Flag? Yeah, Black Flag is good. Why is Mono Red Fires cringe? What about Mono Red Fires makes it cringe? Like, the only playable card in the set for Modern, right? I guess maybe some of the Lords, but... Yorion. I have 5 lands. I guess I can loot away one of them. I think I'm supposed to keep this hand. It doesn't look great, and it's not great, but... Keck W. Shieldred Wheel of Fate Modern. I saw a tweet about that, but I haven't tried that deck yet. There's no way that deck's real. Sultai Yorion, huh? What does Sultai Yorion mean? Not really sure. A little scared. You go play Oven, end of turn, loot with the blood token. How's the challenge going? 1-1. Got mono red in round 2. Which, to be fair, mono red is a horrible matchup, so I'm not surprised that we lost to mono red. How do we fix the mono red matchup with the elves? We're already playing Fatal Push and... what's the other card? Shaper Sanctuary. We already have Push and Shaper Sanctuary in the sideboard, so... I don't really know what else we could even add. My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. Am I going to draw a spell this game? Leyline of Vitality. I know, right? Oh, 2 spells? No way! Poggers? Speaking of Poggers, Justin, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate that. Hope the challenge went well for you. You're raiding me kind of late, so I feel like the challenge may have gone well. But thanks again for the raid, buddy. Welcome, everybody from Justin's stream. We're playing some Pioneer. Leagues with Rakdos Sacrifice in between rounds of the Pioneer Challenge, which we are playing with elves. If you want to take a look at the deck list, you can do !deck, all that good stuff. Did I look at your link? Yeah, I saw that. I literally retweeted that, Da Vinci. I know, I need to enable Joel, all the Joel emotes. I have 7TV, but I think you have to download 7TV in order to see them. And I also think is there a way to integrate 7TV into OBS so it would show up in the chat box? I don't know if there is. I assume there is, but I'm too stupid to figure that out. Too much Twitch meta? Yeah, I know, right? Vanishing Verse. I guess I could have played around that. Did think about that card. That was a little Pepega of me. Ooh. What am I playing Epicure instead of? I'm playing 2 Epicure and 2 Bloodtithe Harvester. Why would they cast that now? It's like the weirdest timing. Huh? Huh? Ropeburn gifting us up to Justin. Thank you for the gifted sub, buddy. Much appreciated. Thank you, Ropeburn. Up to a total of 29 gifted subs to the channel lifetime. Thank you for the gifted sub. How have I like the split? I just like having, like, some number of cheaper cards, if that makes sense. Can I afford to play around Fatal Push? I guess I can. I could just do this and pass. This is fine. Because I don't want to just get this pushed. But yeah, no, I think I've been pretty happy with the split. I just like the curve a little bit better with less Harvesters. Mix Sokenzan. Sokenzan these nuts. Gonna just channel and attack. Good question. Probably should have just done that. This is non-land, correct? Yeah. Yeah, I probably should just attack for 2 last turn. Any Braids or Weatherlight? Yeah, 3 Braids. Braids is sick. That card is so good. Braids is crazy good. Now they're going to play Yorion. We do have the answer for Yorion. Not casting Yorion, huh? Okay. Okay. Yep, against mono removal. I don't exactly know what to call my opponent's deck. I think they're like Esper splashing Joint Exploration, which is a little weird, champ. Whoa. Okay. Okay. We are 1-1 in the challenge. Some weird looking elves. It says Rakdos second in the title. Well, to be fair, it says both, but not a bad draw. So they take this, go to 3. They have like some kind of counter spell for Braids, I guess, maybe. If they don't, I'm just going to sack the food and draw a card. They have Absorb in their deck? Well, if I had known that, I wouldn't have played a spell, but I don't think they'd have Absorb in their 4-color deck. Your deck is so weird. Vitality to protect the... would probably be the best thing against mono red if it was actually in the format. Yeah, because it like stops Chain Whirler and makes all your X2s like not tied to Bone Crusher Giant. It'd be quite good for sure. Feed the Clan. It's not about the life mostly, it's just like they have too much removal. That's really the problem, you know? They just have so much removal. And all of their removal is like insane against you. I kind of just don't want to play against this deck. I mean, I'm going to go to game 2. I guess I have to keep in, like, a couple of claims. I don't love it, but I think it's better than my other options. I guess maybe push is better than claim if they have creature lands. Yeah, probably fine. Push also better against Shark Typhoon if they have that. How has Weatherlight been? I've been a big fan of the one Weatherlight. I wouldn't ever play a second copy, because, like, obviously it is kind of awkward, but I think the first copy is good. Yeah, both of these cards have been quite good. I think 3 is the right number of this. I think 1 is the right number of this. I've been pretty happy with both of them, though. Game 2, +X. No, that card sucks. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I mean, also, like, with regards to mono red versus elves, we are playing 4 Llanowar Wastes. So I think once we make the swap to, like, 2 waste, 2 pathway, the matchup might get a little bit better. Like, game 1, we drew double pathway, and we took 4 damage off of our own lands. And I think if we drew, like, if we just had 2, or we drew double waste, and if we had 2 pathways instead of those 2 wastes, I think we probably would have won that game 1. Maybe not, but, like, it certainly would have been a better game for sure. So, yeah, I decided to try out Sulphurous Springs instead of Haunted Ridge, specifically because I also added a couple more 1-drops, like I lowered the curve. I started with 4 Harvester, but I went down to 2 Harvester, 2 Epicure, so like with the additional 1-drops, I think it's more important to have the untap land on turn 1, so that's why I'm playing Sulphurous Springs. And this deck's matchup is good enough against mono red that like the 1 or 2 damage shouldn't matter that much. Blossoming Defense? Well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know if it's like protection spell that I'm looking for. Somebody mentioned Wild Defiance. Wild Defiance would be a sweet one, but 3 mana is kind of sketch. Playing against 4-color stuff, keep this. Still not exactly sure what my opponent's up to, but they know more than I do. Yeah, I know Defiance is not Pioneer legal, I know that. Mountain Thoughtseize, huh? So I can go Thoughtseize into stuff. Their hand is unplayable. Well... Maybe I just go Braids, don't sack anything. Next turn, Witness. It's really awkward that I can't go Witness Devil next turn. But I think playing Braids this turn is good. But I'm not going to cycle land. There's no real option for the Elf Shell, I guess. The best option is Shaper Sanctuary, which we have 3 copies of. Maybe the 4th copy of Shapers is good. But, like, Shapers is one of those cards that you don't really ever want to draw the 2nd copy of. So it's, like, it can get awkward at times. Alright, drew the untap land, which is pretty good. Now I can just slam Devil Witness here, I think. This is, I guess, worse if they drew a Wrath, but if they didn't draw Wrath, they're dead. Even if they did, like, we still have a good follow-up. Shaper's always a feels bad man top deck. Yeah, that too. It's a terrible top deck. There's a lot of issues with playing that many copies of Shapers. Like, you want to see one in your opening hand, but you never want to draw the second one. I think 3 is, like, a good number for that. Vanishing. We'll cast Thoughtseize. So they still have 4 lands in their hand. I guess we go Sulphurous Springs. Play Devil, attack for 3. Your turn. Maybe this is worse against top deck Extinction Event. I'm supposed to just fire up the Hive there. See that. Wish Gallic Readers made elf tokens. Yeah, that'd be sweet. I do kind of agree with Tunneling Cat, though. If Leyline of Vitality was legal, I'd probably just play that in the sideboard over Shaper Sanctuary. Vitality would be a sweet one. Just like, because they're obviously all the removal is damage based, so. Thorns by Phineas. I didn't miss a song request earlier. I thought I did, but did I miss a song request earlier? No, we're good. Okay. What's up, DPJ? I can't type today. All right, in the queue. I know, right? All right, they cycled Spara's Headquarters, played Godless Shrine, and Bast. Okay. Do they have Fatal Push? I guess I should probably play around Fatal Push, right? It's like, I'm winning by so much if I just play around it. I think this is just lethal. 1, 2, 3. I'm 1 point off. I'm gonna go for it. She defined... Oh, no, I'm not 1 point off. I have 2 devils, right? I'm done. Cool. I thought I only had 1 devil. Let's go. Elves need Enrace Forerunners. Somebody was telling me that we should try the other Crater Hoof. What's the other one called? The pig? What's the pig, chat? Forgot what it's called. The Emerge one. Yeah, Decimator. The Big Pig. Call that Big Pig. Also, this song's kind of a jammer, so hope you don't mind, chat. Nice little guitar riffs. If you do mind, I'm sorry. Outside of Leyline, what's the plan against Greasefang? Mulligan to Leyline. So if it's not in your opening hand, then Mulligan. No, I don't know. I mean, your deck is pretty fast. Like, you do have really consistent Goldfishes. And most of the time, if they're doing, like, their nut turn 3 draw, they're not really interacting with you. So maybe the matchup is just, like, not that bad. But, yeah, I mean, it's really all you have is Leyline. You don't have much other interaction. Right, yeah, you can just kind of kill the turn 3 play. If you just have a good enough draw, you can just beat their turn 3 draw sometimes. How do I want to sequence this hand? I kind of want to lead Epicure into Oven Thoughtseize. I'm not sure if that's right, but it feels right. Yeah, they attack you for 13 and then you attack them for 25, Giga Chad. Alright, combat. God, this song is nice. I like this song a lot. Extinction Event to Fairy Vanishing Verse, huh? Well, I don't have to take Extinction Event, right? What if I just take Extinction Event and play Witness? Because then they might be tempted to Vanishing Verse my Witness, then I could just slam Braids. But also just take Teferi. But I think I could just beat Teferi. You can have the Teferi, Giga Chad. I don't care. I don't give a shit about that card. Oh, they're doing it! See? We call that Jebaited. Actually Jebaited. Sack the Blood Token. God, this card is so good. Alright, we got another song request from Magical. Got the music genre mashup you never knew you wanted. Wait, what? Alright, well, we'll play this after the... That sounds pretty interesting. He didn't pick up Yorion. Amogus. Very, very Amogus. I'm just gonna attack first. See what they got. They got something. I guess it's probably just Absorb, right? So I guess I can lead on Oven. They absorb that, then I play Devil. Then they play Teferi, and then they die. That's how that works. Alright, would you like to counter my Oven? No? Alright, you can go. Ooh, I tapped the wrong land. I should have tapped this because I want to sack the Sulphurous Springs, I think. What if I just sack the Epicure, actually? But I kind of want to sack the Epicure to Dispute. Could also just not sack anything. You know what I was probably supposed to do was tap the Oven. Or no, I was supposed to main phase the Dispute. But that's bad against Absorb. Alright, I'm just not going to sack anything. It's fine. Alright, we get a little song request from Magical. Yeah, that resolves. You can have that one. Huh? Huh? I mean, it's not bad. I'm kind of vibing to it. Is this the new sub sound? No. I don't think I'm going to make this the new sub sound. Now they pick up Yorion. Okay. And they played... I don't know what they played. They played Woodland Cemetery, which we didn't know about. And they're 7? What if I go... Dispute, sack... Yeah. Let's try this. They might counter this with, like, Dovin's Veto or something, but I want to do this while they don't have Absorb up. Yeah, I just don't care. They're also just dead to a land now, right? We're good. Mono red good against Copium decks? Yeah. Sounds like a skill... Jabber, that sounds like a skill issue. Temple Garden. Okay. Yep, elf. Should I kill their elf? Probably, right? Time stand. Time stand. Time stand. Time stand. Time stand. Time stand. Time. This song is so good. Need to draw some spells here. This matchup is not great. Not great. Wait, are they not mono green? There's no way you'd ever put this in your mono green deck, right? So they're just not playing mono green? Well, that's a little bit better for me. Red alert, it is not mono green. I repeat, it is not mono green. Rite of Harmony. Yeah, I guess they could just be like elves with Rite of Harmony. Yeah, that could be. Or they just don't have a land. That also works. Yeah, the green alert. Not red alert, green alert. Green alert, green alert, green alert. Dude, I saw Glassjaw live a couple of months ago. What a show. Such a good show. First time I've seen them live, too. They played both of their first albums back to back, or like front to back. So good. Let's go right sack the... Oh no, I should have sacked the Familiar. I'm dumb. I am Babega, because I have an extra food. Go Witness. I don't think I'm going to sack the Witness now, because I really want to find a 3-drop, so I'll just wait. Henge is good to beat red, but it's bad at elves. Yeah, you just don't have big enough creatures in elves to play Henge. Although, maybe that's not true because you have Steel Leaf. Do you think just having Steel Leaf is enough to play Henge? I could honestly see that. Because, like, their deck is really bad at killing Steel Leaf champions. So if you just curve Steel Leaf into Henge, how do you ever lose against red? We could honestly try that. I mean, it's bad if you don't draw Steel Leaf, I guess, but... If you curve Steel Leaf into Henge, they lose. Like, they're not beating that. We could try it. 2-1? What'd you lose to, Kaya? I just want to, like, pressure them with Sokenzan. I actually kind of think I do. It's kind of a weird play, but, like, it's a 3-turn clock. You lost a mono white? Oh, no. Oh, nay. Yeah, I know. That matchup is really good for elves. Elvish Mystic. Yep, elf. Yep, elf. So this puts them to 7. I don't think they're quite dead, but they're pretty close to dead. Certainly dead to a devil. Okay, let's start by going Dispute Sack Food Token, I think. Push Elf, go to 3. We're close enough to lethal. I don't need to do much this game. Yeah, opponent's not having a good time. If I play the Dispute now, I could find a second Oven, so it's probably worth to play the Dispute now. Sacking the Blood token, I think. Alright, didn't matter. Okay, green-white elves with Sun Petal Grove. I'm not going to put them on Devotion, so I'm not going to bring in the Karis or the Damping Spheres. Also, might just kind of chill. I think this is fine. Like, I can't imagine they'd be playing Devotion with Sun Petal Grove, right? A triple Brudicathar, double Brave the Elements game 1, game 2 Adreno spells past my opener. Yikes, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, you don't want a French fry when you're supposed to pizza. Great Henge. I mean, I guess the other thing you could kind of talk yourself into is, like, if you have Shaman plus a Lord, Henge only costs 5? I don't know. But as you've seen, Shaper Sanctuary is not like the stone cold nuts against red because they have Chain Whirler. So it probably has to be something. It probably has to be something that's not that. Henge is probably your best option, but it's like, how reliably can you actually cast it? Lovestruck Beast, maybe. Lost the RCQ final against Monogreen. Well, I'm sorry that you lost in the finals, but congratulations and condolences. Playing with 2 Immersion Predator that won me a bunch of games. How many Braids did you play, Guto? Did you like Predator? I haven't tried Predator yet. Somebody else in chat suggested it, but... let's lead on Witness, I think. Just to get some damage. No, Braids. Braids, I don't know the full name, but the black one, the new card. Double Sun Petal Grove, huh? Like mono green with Big Chandra in the board. Why do you want Big Chandra in the board for mono green? Your control matchup's already good. I guess I'm just playing more creatures. Kind of a little bit worried about them having lockdown, but... yeah, Braids Arisen Nightmare. Come back, and we always come back to Racksack. Well, I dropped the challenge with Elves. I played against Mono Red twice, and I got destroyed. No new cards besides Painland. I love Braids so much. Okay, so they're like Bant Coco, I guess? God, that's like a massive punishment. I didn't think they... well, sometimes you're punished, and sometimes you're not punished. Alright, let's claim this thing. I will attack for 4, play Village Rites, because I need to find a third land. Bant Coco with Sun Petal Grove? I guess. Alright, I think I'm supposed to play the Oven this turn. It's kind of close. If they have lockdown, playing the Oven is, like, maybe better because I can sack my Witness, but... Archon of Emeria. Okay. I think I'm going to end step sack a Witness. Because I might want to sack the other one. I need like a Fatal Push. Open a Braids, maybe I can try to play that. Nice, nice, nice. Ask and you shall receive. Alright, let's go... If I sack the Witness, I might not be able to play 2 spells. It's probably fine. This is a little greedy. I could just sack the Illusion token, but... okay, so we go... God, I can't play any spells. This was horrible. Right? Because I have to cast Fatal Push. Yeah, I should have just sacked this. This was bad. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's fine. I can loot with the Epicure. Try and find a black source to play at least this cat. Yeah, that was a little greedy to sack the other Witness, though. I'm just kind of choked on black mana. Just cast Devil and pass. I don't know. I think this is good. I guess, like, having the push means that I could just hold the push for next turn. I got a little greedy, for sure. Definitely got a little greedy. Dispute. Well, if I lead on Dispute, I can't cast the push. Because if I Dispute first, they have the Archon. I guess the other line was, like, Dispute on my turn to get the treasure, and then just push on their turn. Which might have been better, because I would have had the treasure. Right? Maybe that was better. You know, sometimes you're punished, and sometimes you're not. Right? That's how that works. Just draw the out 5-head. Simply just draw the out. Simply just be better than your opponent. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. And what they have to be a Coco deck, right? They just haven't drawn Coco yet. Born to live and let go. Yeah, just draw the out 4-head. I kind of wanted to maybe try and do some YouTube content rather than more Rakdos sacrifice, because I already have enough Rakdos sac content on YouTube, so maybe we'll try and play a different deck. I'm pretty prepped for their RCQ. I know I'm going to play this deck anyways. I don't need to prep anymore. Reflector Mage. Okay. I'm actually going to let that happen, because if I sack this, they can Skyclave the Cauldron Familiar, so I'm just going to let that happen. That's fine. I don't want them Skyclaving this. I guess they can Skyclave the Oven, but are they paying life? A Johnny Resident Sleeper. What does this do again? Reveal the top card. If it's a creature or planeswalker, put in your hand, spin the bottom of there. Okay. Should be 3 counters. Why don't they just make their thing a 5/4? I guess that's bad if I draw... Wait, they're just dead on board. Oh, I need to land. I need to land. Untap land, specifically. They can't? Why can't they? Oh, because it comes in... Oh, they can just kill it, right? Oh, no, it starts with 2 loyalty. Right. Okay. I gotcha. It starts with 2 loyalty. I'm with you. Yeah, it enters with less loyalty if they pay life, yeah. Alright, chat. 4-1. We lost to Mono Red in this league, which is kind of insane. it's like... Mono Red's like the freest matchup for this deck, but, you know. Sometimes things happen. Ooh, a fancy Smothering Tithe. IRL, this thing's probably worth air mills, but on Magic Online, it's probably like $1, if even. This is